Good morning, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Just having a look at a quick look at the crypto market this morning. I want to just draw a trend line up there. I could see something here the other day, and I just get the trend line that matches up to as many lows as we can find. It kind of makes sense. Now remember, when we're drawing trend lines, we want to make it's the trend line that everyone else is seeing, not not the one that we like best. It's the one whereabouts would everyone else be drawing the trend line here. We know we've got a couple of closes here below, another one here below, but we've got most of the touches touching this trend line that's heading up here. If you want to move this around a bit, move it around a bit, and then again, hang on, I can actually see that there's hang on, I'll draw two because I just saw something else there that might have a little bit of credibility, and we'll just have a look. So we've got another trend line here, and what have we got going there? Can we see anything there? Just draw it from the other way too. I just want to know if we can see anything. No, that kind of doesn't really, it's all over the shop, that one there. We've got two in, two out. No, I don't like it. So I'll get rid of that one there. This one here makes a lot more sense to me. And as we can see here, it's gone down, up here. We've rejected twice, big wicks there. And now we've closed below this trend line here. All the big money, traders that have been around for a while have seen this and they know that this is here. We are finding support down here somewhere. So what I want to do, I'll just put a low down there. I'll just kind of shrink me a little bit. Oh, actually wrong one. There we go. Get me out of the way. And so here we are, we're going up, gone down, and now we've closed below. I had someone ask me yesterday, I want to buy 3 cryptos now. Which ones should I buy? And I said, well, I wouldn't recommend buying any, not that I recommend stuff, but, this here is showing a lot more signs of going down than what it is signs of going up. And so, and just exactly what I said there. So we've broken the 50, which is major. And, we're making lower highs and lower lows, which is major. Now we come up here and we've got 2 wicks above the 50, rejected twice, which is major. Now we've closed back below this uptrending line. It's huge. It's this could do anything. But what's it look like? To me, it looks like we're in a sideways, crappy sort of a choppy market. But the bias to me is more for the downside. I said to this person, I got 6 reasons to sell and 2 reasons to buy, and so I'm kind of looking a lot more to the downside than the upside. Anyway, I think we kind of like you can see over here, we've got some green, we've got some red. It's just flat line. This is sideways. Traders don't know if we're going to go up or we're going to go down. So, it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. But, so far at this stage, it's looking negative. It could do anything. But where is if we're looking at the weakest link, which is the easiest way to go? There's so much resistance above us and, there's nothing below us. We could just tank. But I don't know. I'm just going to wait for something real to happen. And something real, I mean like a full, another red candle and then a pull back up to this trend line and then give me reversals at that trend line. I'll start to go short. Anyway, that's enough for Bitcoin. Look at that, 3.25 minutes in, and I've done Bitcoin. Now, I don't want to go through the others because we kind of just know that it's sideways choppy sort of action. There's a few of them that have done well, ApeCoin and a couple of others, but I don't want to trade a push in sideways choppy markets. If Bitcoin's up and trending, and even if it's making high highs, high lows above all the moving averages and all that sort of stuff, and then it's pulled back. And then we get, ApeCoin that's running. Yeah, I'll jump on it then because Bitcoin's in an uptrend. It's making high highs, high lows. But in this scenario here, no way. I wouldn't have a clue which way this is going to go. If this all of a sudden tanks while I'm in bed tonight, then I know that, ApeCoin has a 95% chance of tanking too. Or, around about an 80% chance of tanking. Now, what I want to just show you, so that's my analysis done on Bitcoin. So now I won't worry about doing these. What I wanted to show you, I've had this thing pop up on my Facebook this morning. And it was a post that I did a year ago. So I'll just grab that and bring it over. And I just want to explain a couple of things here. And so this here, I started selling right here. So it was at that, so it's had a big push up. And we know what engulfing patterns, like a big push after a massive rise, this is exuberance. And so that's the way I saw that. And then when this pulled back, I was pretty keen to get out. So I started selling right here. We sold the last of it at 56K USD. Bitcoin could do anything. I'm not sure how far this will go down or for how long, but I do know This chart setup is not good for the people who bought into this institutional selling. I'm happy with my decision. It pays to learn and study how to read charts properly. I am happy to sit back in cash until strength comes back into the market. If it comes back to test the 50, I will short on first weakness. Just like the 50 double bottom bounce, just this time it's in reverse. Yep, we can borrow coinage from the broker and then sell the coinage into the marketplace. And then if the price goes down, we buy it back at a much cheaper price and you return the coin back to the broker and the difference is yours to keep. Awesome. So this is my trading that I did actually at that time. And, we can kind of see here, we've got a massive leg up, a pullback, a massive leg up, and then an aggressive pullback. And then, this leg up here was faulty, straight away. I could see the volume, we had problems here. And so anyway, I sold there and then I sold the other half of it here and then have a look what happened after that. Now, I just want to go through a couple of things here now that we know that. There was something here that I wanted to have a look at and I just wanted to show you where it was. Here we go. Yep, this is it here. So this is around about, okay, so this candle here is the one, where are we? 1, 2, 3. This candle here is the one that is right there. There's the very last candle here. And so now I didn't, obviously I wouldn't have a clue what's going to happen there, but I was hoping for a pullback to the 50 so I could start shorting at the first, the first sign of reversal. Now, when this happened here, like it came back up and I was thinking to myself, wow, like we've got a pretty good engulfing pattern that's happened there. It's gone up, we've got a second engulfing pattern. And I'm thinking to myself, this is very unusual behavior for this sideways consolidation. Big money selling, I know that. I could see down here by the volume, big money was selling. And, so now that we've got, big strength coming back into the market here, but then I could see that the volume, wasn't strong. Then straight away, as soon as we break the 50, we've got an indecision doji, perfect looking thing. Anyway, it's gone over there and then we've got a shooting star and then down here. Now remember the post on this day here and I said, this is exuberance. This is an engulfing pattern at the top of a trend. The chance, this is going to flatline. And so anyway, I had a look at that and I went over to the monthly chart and I'll just show you because I just want to explain why I did what I did. Now, my whole chart just seems to have disappeared. So, that's why. Okay, so now when we're over there, I just got to find. Okay, so here we go. So this was it here. And so it's gone up all the way up here and we get an indecision doji. So my analysis was mostly on the monthly chart. We've gone up and we've got an indecision doji. And then it's opened here and traded up. And then, so I had my short position in as soon as this went red. And so that was at around about 58, just under 58.8 it was, so that was my decision-making process. I mean, like realistically, after we've had a massive run like that and a pullback and then a half, kind of a half-hearted run, and then we've got a massive, run like that, how many green candles do we want before we get a bit of a pullback? I was almost expecting that we might even pull back to the 50 at this stage. But in any case, we didn't, but, I did get a good short there. So that's why I put the post up on Facebook. As soon as this went from green to red, I was shorting that market there. So we'll go back to the daily and I'll just explain a few more things there and bringing it over. Okay, so here we are again. This on the daily chart again, of the same thing. And so when this happened, this engulfing, so we're getting engulfing, and then failure, shooting star. This shooting star, this has got a huge chance of failure at this stage here. So then when we've gone up, we're getting engulfing. Straight after that, I thought to myself, and I looked at the monthly chart, I'm thinking to myself, this here is exuberance. This is mums and dads buying into institutional selling. So it's gone up and then it's pulled back. And then it's pulled back. And here we are at this stage here. So as soon as it's gone up to here, and then look at that, we've got a, this is like an evening star straight away. Now, I started shorting the market. I think it was around about here. I don't remember exactly, but it was around about 58.8 or just under 58.8. So as soon as this went from green to red, I was in the market shorting, on the way down here. And I ended up buying back into the market somewhere. It was either this one here or this one here. I actually think it was the second one that I got in short. And then I bought, I think it was this one here that I ended up buying because I liked the volume that was coming back in. It was kind of okay entry, but it wasn't really a very good entry because look how close to 50 is. But then it came down to here, and I was on a construction site at this stage, and then I bought back into the market. You know, this turned up. Now, I didn't actually buy this one here. I waited for the red to green on the next one. I wanted a little bit more confirmation. So because I was still a little bit bruised from this one here. So my first entry was back into here, and then we went up to here, and I ended up getting out of the market as soon as this hit the red, because I actually thought that, this line across here, going across, that we were going to, there was going to be some sort of complications with that there. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I'll just wait till we get up to here and see what finishes up above there, and then start buying in again after that, which I did. So I closed it there, and then I bought back in about a day later or 2 days later or something like that. But anyway, I was buying this one as well, and then this is what happened. And so anyway, I was out of the market at that stage there, and then, getting back into the market. Oh, no, this is where Bitcoin took off all on its own. The rest of the market didn't follow, which I was amazed with. I like, that's only happened twice that I've seen in the crypto market where it's done that. So, I thought to myself, yeah, Bitcoin's broken out. Good. Sit on the sidelines, wait for something fast to move. As soon as something fast jumps out of the gate, I'll get on that. Anyway, nothing did. It was only Bitcoin that went for that run. So anyway, I didn't actually trade this one here. And but anyway, I just wanted to show you why, why I sold, in these areas here, or getting out of the market in these areas here, and then selling short in these areas here. And it was all because of the monthly chart. I was reading the monthly chart at this stage here. Righto, traders. Anyway, that's probably enough. I just thought I'd point that out. I just found it interesting that I got a thing on Facebook saying, hey, this was your post a year ago, or however long ago that was. And anyway, I thought I'd share that. Okay, traders, I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, need any help with your charts or anything, let me know. Happy to help. Talk to you again soon. See you.